Alright, this is whippingboy. This is how I got 160 Vanquishes with Captain Deadbeard, and I'll show you some tips, tricks, and all that good stuff, so stay tuned. So let's talk about the upgrades for Deadbeard I run. So I run damage, speed, and reload. Now, damage, obvious, right? Speed, on the other hand, why would I use speed? Well, it's because I'm going for a high kill game. That's pretty much the reason. So, for you guys, I think you should use health instead of speed. But why am I using speed? Well, when you die, you have to walk all the way back to where the enemies are, right? And with speed, you walk over there faster. And since Deadbeard has no, like, rocket leaps or anything, it is really helpful to have speed. So just for farming kills and stuff, speed is better, but like, if you're trying like more campy or just like in any other playstyle, using health upgrade where you get 10 more HP is better. And then reload, like for Deadbeard, ammo and reload wouldn't be like, they're close, but I just prefer reload because I think Deadbeard already has enough ammo. And the reload is just a lot more helpful, like, getting a reduced, like, second off your reload is a lot more important than having 2 more bullets. And, one thing I've noticed is that ammo upgrade, you, just like, something not even related to Deadbeard, just like with all the characters, using ammo on, like, automatic characters usually isn't worth it, unless you're, like, Sky Trooper or Arctic Trooper. There's really no point to use ammo over reload in like an automatic character. But for more of a like single shot character like Deadbeard or Agent P, like it wouldn't be a bad idea to use ammo. But for Deadbeard, I just prefer reload. I think it's better. Also, let's talk about the map. The best map for Deadbeard as well, Moonbase. There's almost no competition. It is really good for Deadbeard. Because it's super long range and low gravity is just broken for Deadbeard. Bro, what was that chuck shot? Okay, so we're on second point, so there's no low grav, and this is like the worst point for Deadbeard. Because it's like the most close quarters point in the map. However, if you play this point low, you can still get like a fair amount of kills, because even if it's the most close quarters, it's like the smallest point on the map. So you just see a lot more players a lot more, since it's like a lot more smaller in size. I finally want to talk about how to play this second point. And so you may notice I haven't been camping at the back of the map this entire second point. I've been trying to go in their spawn, trying to play corners and all that stuff. The reason I do all of these things that, well, it's the best for kills. Camping behind the point and all that stuff, it's not good for kills. But going in their spawn, it's better. Because you see a lot more people. By the way, I don't camp on that building. Like, see, most Deadbeard players, I think they would, like, stay on that building. Yet, I go over here. Wait, let's see what happens here. Let's see. Oh, okay, this is an important thing, is the shotgun combo. That is one thing I, like, need to mention. What is the shotgun combo? So, basically, what you do is, okay, wait, hold on. I'm playing EP I switch teams to, continue the game. I get only a couple kills from EP. Anyways, let's talk about the shotgun combo. So, all you have to do is that you combine both of your primary weapons. Deadbeard has a shotgun and a sniper. And if you shoot your shotgun and then zoom in and then shoot your sniper, you can like shoot both of them like continuously. And like the DPS on it is like 120. It's ridiculously overpowered. So let me say it again. You do is just you press the shoot button RT with your shotgun or your sniper. I prefer doing the shotgun, it's just easier. And then you zoom in and then you shoot your sniper, you press RT again, and then you zoom out, and then you shotgun again. and it is ridiculous, and really highly suggest you do it because it makes this freaking close range just a lot better. Okay, another thing. If you're playing Reg Deadbeard, the lag, what is that? Okay, if you play Reg Deadbeard, don't use the parrot bow, the cannon rodeo, because it sucks. Like, they're really not good. You only use your barrel. Oh, okay, well, I mean, couldn't do a lot about that, but so no, don't position yourself out in the open, because I guess a random pea goblin can come out of nowhere. So I think, like, watch how I play this. It's like, I don't camp on like the rooftop and spawn, or like I don't usually camp like super far back or whatever, because that's not how you get the most kills. Now, you don't have to play exactly like me, but like camping at the far back, it's not going to give you the most kills. It may make you live longer or get you super high kill streaks, but it's not the best if you want to get the most kills and the most XP. So I'm like right at the teleporter area. The thing is that you can play Reg Deadbeard so aggressive is because his close range, the shotgun combo I explained earlier, can kill everything at close range. It can kill like most things in a second. So that's why it's a good idea to play it a lot more aggressive with Deadbeard than I see normal people, like what I see people usually playing him as. This is when when speed upgrade comes in handy, is that when I die and they're all the way back in my teleporter area and stuff, and I'm able to just use speed upgrade and get there faster and able to snipe. So that's why, as I explained earlier, that's why I use speed upgrade. It's a lot better for high kills. And, well, I mean, getting high kills is the best strategy just to get the most XP, so... Though using health upgrade makes you live a lot longer. So in a situation where I'm like, I don't know, I'm fighting against like HP sweats or something, I would use health upgrade. But in these like normal lobbies, definitely use speed upgrade. Also, make sure to kill the drone, because drones are really annoying. I hate drones. Especially the corn strikes, the dark garlic drone. The movement on the dark garlic drone, like some people just play like freaks with drones. It's so annoying, so I have to make sure to kill them. Oh, yeah. On third point, one of my favorite spots is that once they build teleporter, you just camp the stairway and you have a healing bot. You can place a healing bot, and it's really good because it's right next to points, so random vase weeds like that one, or random pea shooters, chompers, don't come and point and capture, like back cap as I call it, like capture, like, and you know, while nobody's on point. Like I see a bunch of people, bunch of like random weeds getting on point. The heal bot heals you up so you can live longer, and it's just a great vantage point. You can pretty much look over the entire third point. Now, this is usually what I do when they're pushing the objective a lot, like what they were doing here. Usually when I play Moonbase, though, I don't prefer camping there, but like it's a good spot if you have to, like, so you know, to extend the game or defend point or whatever. It's a really good spot. I pretty much never camp on the rooftop. Like the one I'm on right now, I'm on the stairway. I never camp there. It's just like you get too easily sniped. You're too far away from the plants. So I don't really recommend going there, but only on certain scenarios. Alright, I'm speeding up the video here because literally nothing happens. It's me walking, just waiting for a fire pig to show up, which is... Oh, wait, is that fire pea? Nope, that's a regular pea shooter, but you know what I mean. So for this fourth point, I don't usually camp stay here, but since Deadbeard's range is really good, I start off the point here. This fourth point, it's trash. It's really annoying to play. Really like base because there's 3 lanes you can go, but you can't. Aside from this spot, you can't. Like, what? It's super hard. If someone's on the right side, it's almost impossible to kill them while you're on the left side. Or if you're in like the freaking no man's land middle, it's like, it's still hard to kill anyone on left or right unless they're like shooting at you. And no, it's still pretty freaking hard. So it's like, this point is just really annoying to play. You have to like choose a side and hope they push you. But I'm playing Deadbeard, and this is why Deadbeard is like overpowered on this map. It's because on 4th point you can like effectively snipe like everyone from each side because of his hit scan and such good damage that you're able to kill people before they go in the cover. Like, let's give an example. Like, if you're playing like a tank commander, I don't think like where the spot I was camping at, you would be able to like snipe them. Like, there's no way. Or just like maybe with Rexholder, he's still like his projectiles are too slow. And this is just like one of the many examples of why like Deadbeard works so much better on Moonbase than with other characters and like on other maps. Since I guess I'll never explain that Deadbeard on Zombopolis and Zomburia, the maps are just like not made well for Deadbeard. Like, let's go with Zomburia. It's like the second point. It's like impossible to play because it's just like, it's really hard to play the rooftops just with regular Deadbeard because you can just get pushed by corns and pea shooters, and that's kind of like their territory, and it's really hard to fight them. With the cannon though, like Zomburia like is really strong because like he can just destroy pogo peas. But I feel like with Deadbeard, he's just a lot less effective. And with Zombopolis, it's like the same issue. It's just that, but like it's even bigger because on Zomburia, you could at least like barrel blast to some of the rooftops. On Zombopolis, you're just out of luck. You're just stuck in the low ground, and you're just gonna get sniped by the pea shooters and stuff. And he's just not like, he's not particularly great on like any of the points on like either map aside from like maybe Zomburia 5th point. So, but with Moonbase on the other hand, he is particularly great on this 4th point and on like 1st point, which I freaking didn't record because I didn't expect this to be, I wasn't like really on great pace. But yeah, I mean, the 1st point on Deadbeard, it's literally like Deadbeard on 1st point broken. The low gravity and it's so good. By the way, we just barely captured that. That was way too close. It was 7 seconds. We barely captured that. Oh, okay. So it's pretty like deep in the video. I should have probably mentioned it a little bit earlier, but since this is an aim character, the right settings for this character is like really important, like sensitivity wise. So what I use for sensitivity is heavy aim assist. Yes, I know. And I use max for aim and look. Now, I wouldn't really recommend using max for anyone aside from me. I just like max a lot more. But I would recommend 75 to 50% aim assist. I mean sensitivity, and then aim assist, use heavy or light if you're not comfortable with heavy, but I really suggest you use heavy. I think a lot of people have like a problem with aim assist for some reason, because like, I don't know, feels cheap or something, but like the game is like, is asking you, do you want better aim? Why not just have the setting where you just have better aim? Like, you're playing on a freaking controller. You might as well, like, just use aim assist. There's no reason not to, bro. Like, if someone who uses no aim assist, max sensitivity, you're just putting yourself at a huge advantage for, like, no good reason. Change to light or heavy. Change to lower sense. I'm gonna say again, like 2/4, so like 50% to 75%. Also, some people decrease their aim sensitivity to lower than their look. I don't do that, like, ever, but, like, you know, that's something you could try, you could like. But yeah. Okay, we finally got on, gotta mention, we finally got on a low gravity point. This is where Deadbeard really shines. I kind of forget how good I did, but low gravity is just really easy to track people. Because once they jump, they pretty much are dead because Deadbeard is broken. I think I've said that a lot, but Deadbeard is a broken character. Easily like a top 10 best characters in the game. And I've even been on like way better paces than this. Like I could have gotten 180 kills one time. Actually multiple times, but like getting the luck needed to actually get a game where the plants push the point, like this one, it's way too rare. So like the game that I finally get like a full match in, it's not even like nowhere near my best pace, but like, I mean, that's probably to be expected because this game is a lot of times is very lucky with if you can play game past like 3rd point or something. Especially 5th point. The 5th point, I swear, is like way too zombie favored. One time I looked how long it would take. One person capturing the point on one person on the point on this 5th point, right? It takes 35 seconds to capture with no interference on a 5-minute timer. So obviously that is ridiculous. Like it's only slightly faster with 2 or 3 people on the point, but 35 seconds with one person, I don't know what they were thinking. And the zombie spawn is like it's on top of the objective, while the plant spawn is like super far away from it. So you can see obviously that it's normally like extremely hard to capture for the plants, especially when a guy's dropping like 150 kills or something. So for the 2nd, 3rd time, I switch to EP. I make sure I go through teleporter. I save the hyper after I go to teleporter, and then I jump on these pipes because I don't know, if for anyone who likes playing objective a lot, if you want to capture the objective the best, don't rush in the point like a idiot. Like, go to the high ground and just like damage people, like crowd control. And that's not this that 5th point capture was super easy. A lot of times it's ridiculously hard, but usually I camp on that left pipe. What? On that left pipe, and I just try to snipe people going to the point, people who are camping the high ground and all that stuff. And then after it's like relatively safe, then I go on the point. And that's just like, that's a lot better way to capture the objective instead of just going right into the point and just dying from all the people who are like sitting on point like an all-star ready to input you and all that stuff. So yeah. All right, finally we are on the final point, the best point in the game, no debate. This is the best objective in the game. It's literally like, not only do you get double XP from killing people, it's perfectly symmetrical. It lasts 6 minutes every time. It's so good. This final point's great, bro. Anyways, this final point was surprisingly not bad at all. Usually when I get these games, the final points are bad. because of lobby decay. This wasn't. I got like 35 or something. That's pretty good. Anyways, so for this 6 point, I usually just play where I am right now. It's just a really good spot. I usually camp like next to this little what do you call that? Like on the right of the screen, there's like a platform bench thing. Yeah, I'm right. Yeah, right. This thing, to the left, right. I usually camp here. The reason being is that chompers are really annoying on this final point because there's very little like ground to jump on. But here you can just jump on that, and you know you're safe. But it's not really super important because you're Deadbeard. You have cannon ready and barrel, but it's still helpful. And yeah, it's just a good spot. And another thing I realized is that while I camp around this spot is that I cover like every area. They spawn from 2 spots, that high ground and the tunnel to the left. And this is just definitely the best spot to kill both of those, because if you go to where the high ground is, you're just gonna get, well, let's say you're gonna get wrecked if you go to where any of their spawns is, the tunnel or the high ground, because a Citron or a Chomper is gonna pull up and instantly goop you, stun you, and everything, and you just die instantly. So I camp there because there's a good amount of space between the spawn, so they can't just use their overpowered close range abilities. And obviously, if you're like, you have the advantage if you're Deadbeard at long range, because hit scan, better DPS than like most characters at long range, better time to kill, everything. So you want to be at a long range. Though I moved to where the zombie target is that the plants were pushing a lot more since I died, and they were able to like push out their spawn a little bit more. So I camped here because it's like genuinely a safer spot, because people with splash characters from that high ground spot they spawn in where I was camping originally, right, they're able to splash you. But if you're like dominating the game, it's not really an issue. But you know, all of them were out of spawn and stuff, so that was just a lot safer. But yeah, see me going to where the middle is again, because you know the plants were dealt with. They're not back in spawn, and they're back in the spawn trap. So yeah. Oh yeah, one thing I do when I go for high kills is that I definitely target the pea shooters, because they're really easy to laser. Usually pea shooters, they just, when they spawn in, they go in hyper, they start pogo ping and stuff, and if you're used to their like their jumping height and speed and all that, you can just laser them, and they have a really big well, I mean, most plants have a really big hitbox, like critical hitbox, but still has low health. They're very aggressive, but like if you get a pea shooter close, man, you kind of get wrecked. So I make sure to target those pea shooters. But that was the end of the game. I was 161, 160. I kind of forget. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, thank you guys. Peace. Oh yeah, side note before I go, next video I'm not going to be playing a top tier or high tier, so rest assured. And yeah, stay tuned for that.